Okay, so for polynomial sums and differences, we're going to be adding terms and doing what's called combining like terms. Remember that like terms are going to have the same base, which that also would mean variable, and exponent. We're looking for ones that have the same base, or the same variable, the same letter, and the same exponent. So for this first example, the ones that are like terms would be the ones that have the same variable. Since none of them have an exponent bigger than 1, we can combine negative 3a and 4a. Negative 3 plus 4 is 1, so this would be 1a. Then we can combine b and 3b. B plus 3b would be 4b. And then we can combine negative c with negative c, and that would be negative 2c. So we have a plus 4b minus 2c. The reason I did it in this order is because we want to go in alphabetical order, A, B, C. For the next one, we have 3x that could be combined with 4x and the 1x. So 3 plus 4 plus 1 would be 8x. Then we have negative 2y, and that is our only y term, so we'd have just negative 2y. And then we have 8 and negative 10. When you combine those, that would give you negative 2. 8 minus 10 is negative 2. Okay, for the next one, we have multiple x terms. So all of our terms that have variables have the same variable. We also need to make sure they have the same exponent. So we can start by combining the ones that are squared. 7x squared minus 4x squared plus x squared. And that would give us 4x squared. 7 minus 4 plus 1 is 4. So we have 4x squared there. Then we want to look at the terms that have just x. So that would be 4x and negative 3x. 4 minus 3 is 1, so that would give me just plus x. And then we have a positive 1 and a positive 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So it would give me 4x squared plus x plus 3. All right, and finally, for this last one, we have terms that have y and z. We got to make sure that they have the same exponents. So I'm going to start with the ones that have y squared z, like this. Negative 3 y squared z minus 5 y squared z. Negative 3 minus 5 is negative 8. So we have negative 8 y squared z. That's not a very good z. Negative 8 y squared z. Then we have ones that have yz squared. So we have 11yz squared, and then we have 3yz squared. So those would combine to make 14yz squared. And then we have this minus yz term. So we'll have minus yz. When we're adding polynomials, we need to remove the parentheses. So we're going to remove the parentheses. And then combine like terms. For vertical addition, make sure the terms are lined up by the degree. We want them to be lined up in standard form by the degree. So for horizontal addition, I see that I have a 2x squared, and that would be combined with x squared. 2x squared plus x squared is 3x squared. Then I have x and x. X plus x would be 2x. And finally, I have negative 5 and a plus 6. Negative 5 plus 6 would be plus 1. For vertical addition, it works very similarly. 5y plus y would be 6y. And 4 plus 7 would be 11. So hopefully that will help you to fill in the rest.